Good evening, students. How are you today? Hi, Sandra, Sophia, and who else? Jam Lee. Hi, who else is here? Oh, you can't read your name so long. Marshmallow. So many of you are here. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PSLE MathTok P4 and P5 Special Edition. Today, we are going to be focusing on Primary 4 Intermediate session. Now, for those of you who don't know what we are talking about or have not yet gotten your worksheet, don't worry. If you want to join this live, it's very easy. You can just go to my bio, my profile. Go to my profile, click the link in my bio, and you will see something like this. So let's say this is my profile, right? Okay, let's say this is my profile, right? You click the link on this bio, click the link here, and you'll see this. So then you can just go to PSLE MathTok and just click this button. Then you can go and download your worksheets, okay? For those of you who have not gotten your worksheets yet. Then for the rest of you, if you have already gotten your worksheets, very good. You can answer the questions. So everyone, welcome to PSLE MathTok Live. Today we're doing P4 Intermediate session. And I'm Coach Liu, the co-founder of Tutify Education. I'm the founder of Tutify Education and the co-founder of Southeast Asian Math Olympiad. So yes, I may sneak in a little bit of Math Olympiad style shortcuts. But for the past 18 years, I've been analyzing the past year exam papers and coaching students just like you, many of whom went on to achieve AL1. Now, everyone, let me get to know you. Comment your school name in the chat right now. And let's see which schools are representing tonight. Let me see. Teacher, how long is this? What do you mean, how long is this? Hello, Teacher Daniel. Teacher Lee Xiong is here. Wow, so many teachers. Very nice to have you all here today. Hi, Mashimex. Hi, citizens. Marshmallow. Hi, it's CC. Hello, Oasis Primary, NYPS Suchun. Wow, Tao Nan. So many different schools all over Singapore. It's really nice having all of you here tonight. Great to see you here. Now, today we're going to focus on preparing for end of year exams. Okay, I know not all the schools have it, especially for Primary 4, but just in case your school has it, or even if your school don't have end of year exam, it's okay. There's no harm learning more, am I right? So, students, here is how the session will work. If you have already downloaded your worksheet, then good, you'll be able to share your answers in the chat later on when I ask for it. But if you haven't downloaded your worksheet, let me repeat one more time. Go to my profile. This is my profile. Click on this link tree. Click on this button here, the link here. Then you will see all these links. And you can click on PSLE MathTok and download the worksheets from there. Okay? So just in case some of you don't have the worksheets. Now, what else do I want to say? Yes, most importantly, throughout the lesson, please, I do not want to see you wasting time with your head bending down, copy and copy and copy. Students, what will happen if you keep on copying, especially those of you who are struggling to pass? It is not hard work that makes you pass your maths, by the way. It is understanding of the concept and closing the gaps in your understanding. So if you fix the gaps in your concept, you'll be able to at least pass or get AL3. So for those of you who think that it is all about copying, bending down your head, writing down every single word I say, you are gonna fail. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna fail. And I'm very direct when I deal with this. I do not want to see anybody busy copying my solution in class. You know why? If you keep on copying, in the end you will miss my explanation. Then you won't understand anything. So instead of copying in class, I want you to pay attention, listen, and ask questions and interact. The more you interact, the more you learn. Don't worry about copying, because after the lesson, everybody who have registered will receive the full solutions with all the workings written down in your email. Okay? So in the class, don't worry about copying, because I will email the full step-by-step solutions after class. And one more thing before we begin, we will be having an epic math battle between the boys and girls tonight. We have Team Rumi versus Team Jinu. So boys, you are on Team Jinu, and girls, you're on Team Rumi, okay? So here's how it will work. When I ask for an answer, the top 3 person who give the correct answer will win points for yourself and your team. And in the end, let's see which team will win at the end of the night. Team Rumi or Jinu. Now, because I cannot tell whether you're a boy or a girl, right? When you give your answer, please type R if you're from Team Rumi and J if you're from Team Jinu. Okay, then I'll know which team to award the points. Also, please look out for this countdown timer. Okay, only when you see this countdown timer, after the countdown timer, then you can give your answer. Ready? Okay? So, only when we see the countdown timer, when I ask for the answer and I have the countdown timer, then you're allowed to give your answers. Anything before that will not be counted. Okay? Say hi if you are Vera. Who is that? Oh, so you are meeting your friends in here also? Very nice. Focus on primary 4 media session. What is media session? The various schools participate in worksheet activity. Okay. So let's take a look. Okay, so now that you know the rules, we will get started. Okay, let's look at question number 1. So this question requires you to know how to read the measurement, right? So they say that they want you to find the value of 7.39 times 6 plus A. Now, if you want to find this, obviously you need to know what is A, right? So, students, how are you going to read what is the value of A? So you need to look at the markings on the diagram. Now, I tell you what, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to think about it, just in case some of you do not have the answer yet. But after that, I'm going to play the countdown timer. So once I play the countdown timer, you're going to give me an answer, and then we will go through the answer to see who's correct together. Okay, don't forget, I'll be looking out for which team you're from, Team Rumi or Team Jinu. Then I'll allocate points to you. Now, when you give your answer, please give in 2 decimal places. Alright, I'm going to play the timer. Get ready to give your answer. Ready? Alright, let's see who has the answer. Now you can go ahead and type your answer if you know it. Looks like I have one from Team Jinu, and Zeus, I don't know which team you're from, Rumi or Jinu. Then Jam Lee, you're from Team Jinu, and I see some wrong answers as well. Oh no, Sandra, you're so close. 44.82. No, I'm sorry. 82 is wrong. Okay, so looks like 2 points for Team Jinu. Congratulations, Team Jinu, you are leading right now. So let me just add your points for you. Okay, there you go. Now let me explain what's the correct answer, everyone. First, you need to read what is the value of A, right? So if this is 0.4 and that's 0.5, then what is in between? In between should be 0.45. Can you see this in between here? Right in between 0.4 and 0.5 should be 0.45. Therefore, this should be 0.41, then 0.42, 0.43, 0.44, 0.45, 0.46, then 0.47. So do you notice that A is equal to 0.47, everyone? Okay, so now that we found A is 0.47, we are going to take 7.39 times 6 plus 0.47. Okay, so once we do this, we need to calculate. If you don't have a calculator, how are you going to calculate this? Why not we separate it? Okay, as students, please be very careful. We need to take note of the order of operations. So when you think about the priority, right, does multiplication or addition have higher priority? Now, of course, that will be multiplication. Multiplication should always be done first. So if you're going to do a multiplication like that, I want you to split it up. If you don't have a calculator, split it up. This number equals to 7 plus 0.39. So when you split it up, you take 7 times 6, 42, plus 0.39 times 6. Okay, for this, you have to do workings, right? So let's just write 0.39 times 6. Just do some working. And you get 9 times 6, 54. 3 times 6 is 18 plus 5, 23. Oh, that's it, 234. So the answer is 2.34. And then after that, you just need to add 0.47. So you end up with 44.81. Okay? 44.81. There you go. Alright. You're only P3. No problem. P3 can also do this. There's no harm learning ahead, right? So it's always good to learn more. Yes, congratulations, those of you who got it correct. Well done. So as you can see, if you don't have a calculator, you just try to split up the whole number and the decimal. Okay? Now let's try the next question. Okay, which one of the following has the greatest values? Don't type your answer yet. I haven't do the countdown. So let me label it for you. Let's call this A, B, and C. So then you don't need to type the fraction, okay? Which one of the following has the greatest value? I'm going to count down 5 seconds and you're going to type your answer. Remember, boys, you are from Team Jinu. Can you type J? Girls, type the letter R so that I know you're from Team Rumi. I'm going to type the countdown now. Ready? You can give your answer in... Alright, give your answers now. 6, 7. Who is typing 6, 7? Okay, look, I have an answer from Wei Ming, from Jinu. Then I have answer from, okay, Jinu, Jam Lee also. Jam Lee, Wei Ming. Who else? Sandra. Congratulations, Jam Lee, Wei Ming, and Sandra. You are the first 3 to get it correct. The answer is actually C. Okay? The answer is C, 5/6. So let me give 1 point to Rumi and 2 points to Team Jinu. 1 point to Team Rumi, 2 points to Team Jinu. Very good. Now, how did we solve this? Well, there are several ways. First, do you notice something? Do you notice that if you want to make them have the same denominator, whenever you want to compare fractions to each other, we always tell ourselves, okay, let's make the denominator the same. But do you notice that if you want to make them have the same denominator, it's going to be quite a big number, right? 4 times 5 times 6, that's going to be 120, or actually the lowest common multiple can be 60. Yeah, we can make all the numbers become 60 if you want to. So you want to make all these have the same denominator, 60. Then you need to take care of the numerator as well. So 4 times 15 equals to 60. So the numerator will be 45 here. And 5 times 12 equals to 60. Numerator is 48. 6 times 10 is 60, so numerator is 50. So obviously this will be the biggest. Okay, now this is the first way to find the answer. Make all of them have the same denominator. Another way is you can also make them have the same numerator. Yeah, if you want, you can make them have the same numerator, you know. So what is the lowest common multiple between 3, 4, and 5? We can use the number 60 as well. Right? You can use the number 60 and you can say that all of them have the same numerator, 60. And what's their denominator? 3 times 20 is 60. So this will become 80 and this will become 75. Then what will happen here? 72. Okay, so students, one thing I want to tell you about fractions. Whenever you see a fraction, this line, it has a meaning. It means divide. Okay, so for example, 60 over 80. It means 60 divided by 80. Now, let's do a small experiment when it comes to division, okay? Let's take the number 100 divided by 100 and you get the answer 1, right? Okay, let's get 100 divided by 10. What will happen? The answer will be 10. 100 divided by 1. Then the answer is 100. 100 divided by 0.1. The answer is 1000. 100 divided by 0.01. The answer is 10,000. Do you notice something? Do you notice that when you divide, okay, when you divide by a very big number, what will happen to your answer? Your answer is very small. But if you divide by a very small number, your answer is very big, right or not? So you look at all the fractions here, students. When you divide by something big, then this answer will be very small. But when you divide by something small, then your answer will be very big. So what is the greatest value? Then 5 over 6 is the greatest value. Okay? So remember, for fractions, you can make denominator the same, you can make numerator the same, no problem. And whenever you see a fraction, this line, it means divide. This line means divide. Okay, and you use the logic here, you observe the pattern here. What will happen when you divide by a very, very small number? The answer is very, very big. Okay? So that's what we learned from question number 2. Alright, are you ready to move on to question 3, students? Get ready to earn your points, okay? So here, okay, let me talk about the question before I ask for your answer. I'm not going to ask for the answer yet. Here we have this lady called Sarah joined 4 rectangular pieces of paper to form a frame around a square picture. So there's a picture of some animals, okay? So this is let me highlight the picture. This is a square picture. So what did Sarah do? Okay, Sarah actually took 4 rectangles to actually join together to form a frame around the photo. And they say that what did they say? Let me highlight. The question says that the perimeter of the frame is 36. Okay. So let's talk about the perimeter of the frame. Where is the perimeter of the frame? I'm going to highlight it. The perimeter of the frame is the outline. Over here. The perimeter of the frame is 36. Students, the moment you know that this is 36 and this is a square, do you know what is one side of this? Obviously, right? In a square, every single side are the same. All 4 sides are the same. If I tell you that this perimeter is 36, then one side should be 36 divided by 4, 9. So straight away the question already gave you a lot of clue, right? A lot of clues, So we know that this is 9 already, okay? Because the question gave us a clue. Then they ask you to find the area of the picture. Did they give you any other clue? Well, you only know that this is 2 cm. Okay, so are you ready? I'm going to ask you for your answers. I'll give you 10 seconds to think about it first. Then I'm going to do the countdown. In the meantime, I'm going to check the chat just in case anyone have any questions. Okay. Wow, so many of you are already answering. Don't answer yet. You know, if you answer now, it's not counted. I need to do the countdown, then you can answer. Okay, once I do the countdown, 5-second countdown, then you give me your answer. Remember, boys, you're from Team Jinu. So can you write the letter J beside your answer? And girls, you're from Team Rumi. Write the letter R before your answer. I'm going to start the countdown timer. Are you ready? Get ready to give your answer. Okay, ready? What is the answer to this question? Find the area of the picture, your times. Okay, I'm going to count down soon. Okay, send your answers now. Rumi, Jinu, and Jinu. So congratulations. I can see that Sandra, Zizazo, and Azib, you are the first three who got it. Well done. Good job. Wow, so many of you actually tried to type your answer. Okay, so again, 2 points for Jinu and 1 point for Rumi. Not bad, not bad. Don't worry, Rumi. There's still many questions that you can have a chance to catch up, okay? So, alright, Team Jinu, you are 4 points ahead of Rumi. So, students, well done. The answer is actually 25 cm square. How did we know? How did we know? Because the question already told you that this is 2 cm. Then this is also going to be 2 cm. Therefore, this must be 9 minus 2 minus 2, 5. So if you know that this is 5, then the area, so easy, right? 5 times 5, 25 cm square. It's done. So students, this is just a simple visualization question. You just need to understand what they mean when they say perimeter of the frame, 36. So that is the entire outline. Whenever someone say perimeter, is the entire outline. Only the outline. So I just want, because a lot of you here are primary 4, I want to just remind you, when you say outline, right, perimeter, right, you cannot count, let me show you, you cannot count this line, you know. This is not perimeter. This is not perimeter, okay? Perimeter is only the line on the outside, only the line right on the outside, the outline. Okay? Do not count all the lines which are on the inside, please. So just be very careful what you count. Can? Any questions? Alright, so let's try question number 4. Each child at a party chose a flavor of ice cream. The bar graph shows their choices. How many more chose chocolate than vanilla and blueberry? Do you even understand the question correctly? Okay, just in case there are any of you who are new here, okay, if you are new here, you do not have your worksheet, I just want to repeat. Go to my profile. Okay, this is my profile. Click on this link tree. Click on the link tree, then you can download the worksheet from PSLE MathTok P4 and P5 edition. Okay, download the worksheets here, just in case you are new here. Alright, so let's take a look at the worksheet. If you want to, you must be very careful when you read the question. Don't you agree? Because they say that they want to know how many more. Firstly, they want to know how many more. So let's highlight more. How many more? Children chose chocolate than what? So you're comparing chocolate and who? You're comparing chocolate with vanilla and blueberry. Please be careful. You are comparing chocolate with vanilla and blueberry. Okay? So you are actually not... Oh, I'm using that color, no wonder. Wait, you are comparing chocolate with vanilla and blueberry. Okay? So, students, don't take chocolate compared with vanilla. You must take chocolate compared with the vanilla and blueberry together. So, are you ready? I'm going to count down very soon. Then you can type your answers. Okay? In the meantime, I'm going to read the chat just in case some of you have any questions. Okay, someone crying. You got it wrong. Oh no, don't worry. You're P2. Oh my, P2. But if you can still do it, then you're very smart, okay? Okay, ready? I'm going to count down. And get ready to type your answer. Remember, boys, you're Jinu, and girls, you're Rumi. Ready? Let's go. Type your answers now. Can do O-level or not? Oh, can, of course. At the end of the year, not now. Gino. Okay. I saw Double Chestnut. You got it correct. Rumi also. Zeus, you got it correct from Team Rumi. And finally, it's CC. You got it correct from Team Gino. So we have 2 points for Gino and 1 point for Rumi again. Well done. Uh-oh, Rumi, you're lagging behind. Girls, catch up, girls. Okay, look. The answer is actually 10. Okay? Now, why is it 10? Come, let's see why, okay? Look, I think we better be very careful when we read the diagram, because if you notice, this is number 10. The number 10 is here. Number 20 is here. You need to count how many intervals are there, right? So this is going to be 10, followed by 12, 14, 16, 18, then 20. Okay, so how much is the vanilla? The vanilla is 14. Then you can look at the blueberry. Blueberry is 12. Huh? Then how much is the chocolate? Chocolate. Let's see chocolate. Chocolate is all the way up here. 32, 34. Then this is 36. Then that is 38. Then 40. Correct? So we have 36 for chocolate. Now what is the question asking you? They are asking you to compare how many more children chose chocolate than vanilla and blueberry. So you must first find the vanilla and blueberry. Vanilla plus blueberry is 26. Then you must find the difference, right? How many more? 36 chocolate minus 26. 10 more. 10 more people chose chocolate than vanilla and blueberry. Now you understand where you went wrong? So there are a couple of places you can go wrong here, students. Number one is when you read the graph, you read wrongly, right? Then, 4.8k already, almost 5k. Okay, when it's 5k, then we will have 1. Okay, oh no, 4.9 already. Never mind, after this question, either you get it wrong because you read the graph wrongly, or you get it wrong because you read the question wrong. Because you read the question wrong, why? You didn't realize that you need to take vanilla plus blueberry. So English is very important. When they say the word and, vanilla and blueberry, right? Oh, 5.2k. All right, we have 5.2k likes. We are gonna celebrate. That's so funny. All right, so the next target, will be 10k. All right. Okay, next target will be 10k. I'm gonna write 10k. All right. Okay, for 10k we'll have a different one. Okay, so students, either you read wrongly, you don't understand the question, or you read the graph wrongly. So just be careful next time. Yeah, it's not so difficult, right? Now, let's take a look at question number 5. Find the difference between 54 tenths and 229 hundredths. Students, you see, whenever there's a TH, that means there's a fraction involved. So when I say 10 with a TH, you better put it upside down like that. Put it underneath the denominator. Then when you see the 100 with a TH, then it's 1 over 100. Okay? So when they say 54 tenths, that means 54 over 10. 229 hundredths. 229 over 100. So each of them can be converted into decimals, am I right? So if you want to convert into decimals, okay, you just read. There's 1 0 here. If you're dividing by 1 0, oh yeah, I haven't asked for answer. I better don't give the answer yet. Okay, students, are you ready? Team Gino and Team Rumi, are you ready to give the answer? I'm going to count down, then you can type your answer, okay? Ready? Gino, better type J. Rumi, you better type R. Ready? Okay, send in your answers now. Wow, so many of you typing. Who got it correct? Looks like, okay, I'm scrolling up a little bit. Okay, let me see who are the first three, okay? Do Michael Jackson. I saw someone say do Michael Jackson. Some dance is easy to copy, but some dance is like impossible to copy, okay? You know Michael Jackson is a legend or not? He's a legend, you know. I don't think I can. I will embarrass him. I will embarrass him if I try to copy him. Congratulations, Sandra. You are the first to get. You are the first to get it correct. From Team Rumi, followed by user 9207 from Team Jinu, followed by Jamli from Team Jinu. Well done. So again, we have 2 points for Rumi. 2 points for Jinu. Jinu, you have 10 points now, and 1 point for Rumi. Okay. All right, so how did we solve this question? Now, students, whenever you take a whenever you see a whole number, right, you might think that this is just a whole number, but I can tell you that this number, right, it can be a fraction. You just need to write out of 1, or it can also be a decimal. You just write 0.0, it become a decimal already. So any number can be a fraction, any number can be a decimal. Okay? So if you divide by 10, you move the decimal point 1 time to the left. Then the answer will be 5.4. Okay, if there's 1 0, you move it 1 time. If there's 2 0, you move it 2 times. So for example, this one 229, right? 229.0. There's 2 zeros, so you move the decimal 2 times. 1, 2. Then you get 2.29. You understand? So if there's 1 0, move 1 time. 2 0, move 2 times. 3 0, move 3 times. So that's how you divide by decimals. Divide decimals. Okay, so now we are going to write down 5.4, and the answer here is 2.29. What does the question want? They want the difference. Okay, so difference, students, means you must minus. So we are going to take 5.4. So you just need to take 5.4 minus 2.29. Did you notice I did not write any decimals here? Now if you want to write it, you can, but I choose not to, because later on I'll just move the dot on my own. I don't want to confuse myself with all the dots right now, okay? So I'm going to carry over. Okay, carry over. I carry over 1. So then I have 1 here. 3 minus 2 is 1. Then 5 minus 2 is 3. Okay. Then now I just need to change my decimal place to 3.11. Done. Alright. So students, how do I know that it's 3.11? Do you notice that I have two decimal places? So I just move it 2 decimal places. Then the answer is 3.11. Can? Okay, you don't need to write decimal in your working. If you feel that your decimal will confuse you in the working, then don't write it. Just write it later on, it's okay. Don't worry. You just need to have the same number of decimal places as the original. Then you'll get it correct. Any questions? Wow, not bad, actually not bad. I can see a lot of you actually got it correct. Well done, students, well done. Okay, so for those of you who are just joining, just in case you don't have the worksheet, how are you going to get the worksheet? Go to my profile, click on the link here. Can you see link tree? Then you can see this link tree here. Click on PSLE MathTok P4 and P5 edition. You can download the worksheets and you can join us, okay? Alright, looks like we are going to move on to question number 6. Okay, students, how many lines of symmetry are there in this figure? It's going to be super easy, so I'm going to count down, then you can type your answer. Your time starts now. Okay, send in your answers. Rumi, Jinu, and who else? I only see Rumi, Jinu. Anyone else? The others got wrong answer. Only one Rumi and one Jinu got it correct so far. Oh, I saw another Jinu. Oh, okay. I saw. Okay, let me tell you who got it correct. SN Gem. SN Gem, you're the very first one, followed by user 9207. Okay, one from Rumi, one from Jinu, then followed by Rumi. Oh, Rumi, Sandra from Rumi got it. Well done. So SN Gem, from Rumi, user 9720, and also as Sandra. Well done, the answer is correct. Good job. For the first time, Team Rumi has scored more points than Team Ginu. Well done, you are catching up already. So 611. So students, there's only 2 lines of symmetry. What's the meaning of line of symmetry? Line of symmetry, that means you must see a mirror image. Mirror image. Make sure you see a mirror image in that line of symmetry. So for example, if you draw a line here, imagine that this is a mirror. You'll see the same thing on the other side, correct? And if you draw a line here, if you imagine that this is a mirror, you'll see a totally same mirror image on the other side. But can you do this? Can you write it like that? Can you draw mirror image like that? If you draw a line like that, do you think that this is a line of symmetry? Yes or no? Okay, no. No. Why is it not? Because are you having a mirror image? What is the meaning of mirror image? Look, if I really want a mirror image, then shouldn't I be seeing this? Right, this is mirror image. This is what they mean by mirror image. So if I see this, then it is a symmetry. But you are not even seeing a mirror image. This is not a mirror image of this. Therefore, this is not a line of symmetry. Understand? We only have 2 lines of symmetry for this shape. Okay? Any questions? Type in the chat if you have questions, okay? Wow, 8.5k already. Almost time already. Okay, ready? I think we do one more question. Okay, let's do question 7. The figure below consists of 6 identical squares. Given that the area of each square is 49, find the perimeter. Should be quite simple, right? But there's a long way to do it and there's a short way to do it. Later, I'll tell you the short way. But before that, I'm going to ask for your answer. Are you ready to type your answers? I'm going to start the countdown timer. Ready? Let's go. Alright, send in your answers, Team Rumi and Team Ginu. Looks like I can see one correct answer from GZE Chu. So from Team Ginu, and another Sandra, and also H Wu. Wow, congratulations Rumi, you got 2 points. Sandra and H Wu, you are from Team Rumi, and Mr. Chu, GZE Chu is from Team Ginu. Well done. The answer is 84 cm. Well done. I'm going to show you the short way to do it. So 2 points for Rumi and 1 point for Ginu. Not bad, Rumi. You're catching up. I wonder who will win. This is revenge from last week. Because last week Ginu won, right? So this week, if Rumi you can win, you will have your revenge. Okay, so students, now it's very easy to tell. Okay, let's recall what is the area of a square. Side times the side. Okay, every side on the square is the same, right? So you just take side times side, you'll get the area. So we know that 7 times 7 is 49. Therefore, the area of the side of the square must be 7. Okay, so 7 times 7 is 49, right? So there's 2 ways to do this question. Number one, you just count one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, okay, you have 12, right? So you have 12 times 7 equal 84. No problem. That is also a legitimate way to do it. What is another way to do it, students? Let me show you. A faster way is just push it out. You see this line here? And you see this line here? Okay, I push it out and I push it out. Then what if I draw a line here and here? Then I push this out and I push this out. What shape do you have now? Do you notice that you have a very nice rectangle? Just find the perimeter of this rectangle and you get your answer. Okay? So students, we call this the push out method. If you watch my TikTok videos, right? I have one question talking about the push-up method. If I'm not wrong, it's going to be posted. Is it yesterday or tomorrow? There's one video I made on push-up method. I already posted it. I think yesterday. There was a geometry question using the push-up method. So please learn the push-up method. You know why? Because next time if they give you very complicated shapes, what if they give you very complicated shape like that? Then are you telling me that you're going to slowly count one by one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't waste time lah. Don't waste time, okay? Just push it out. Use the push-out method. You push everything out. Then you become a perfect rectangle. Later, we'll practice more of this. Okay? So when you use the push-up method, you just count like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct? So you can already take 6 times 7. 6 times 7 equals 42. And what about the perimeter of the entire thing? Don't forget to add this also, right? So just multiply by 2. And you'll get 84. Alright. Okay, so students, this is the push out method. Wow, now 10.7 already. Okay, ready? Well done, students. Let's celebrate. Alright, nice one. Okay, well done everyone. We have hit 10,000 likes. The energy is so high tonight. I tell you what, the next goal is 25, okay? Alright, the next one is 25. Later it's going to be 50 already. Okay, ready? So, students, let's continue. Okay, now we have hit 10k already. Later on we'll hit 25. Don't worry, okay? So, we learned the push-up method. The next one is question number 8. Benny took 25 minutes to travel from his home to the library, but 2 times as long on his journey home. Okay, no problem. So, students, you take 25 minutes to travel from your house to the library. When you come back, it's 2 times as long. So, can you already type in the chat and tell me how long did he take to come back? Because they say 2 times as long, right? I think a lot of us already know how long it takes to come back, right? Can you type it in? I don't know which paper it was from. Can't remember. But if you can remember, means you're Superman. You practice until you can remember everything, is it? You are engaging. Thank you, Andrew. If you have high energy, right, then I will also have high energy, okay? Hey, why you're giving me? Don't need to write Genu or whatever, okay? I'm not asking you for your final answer. I'm just asking you how long it takes to come back. To 50 minutes. Very obvious, right? Because they say twice as long. Then if you took 25 minutes to go there, you took twice as long to come back, then 25 times 2 is 50. This is so obvious, correct? Okay, good. So if you spend 1 hour 15 minutes at the library, then you come home at 6 p.m. What time did you leave home? Okay, come, let's draw it out. So this is home and this is library. Then they say 25 minutes to... Okay, actually, when I draw it like that, it's no use lah. I'm drawing the distance. Okay, students, let me ask you for the answer first. Okay, I'm going to give you some time to think. Then remember, I'm going to do the countdown timer. Once I do the countdown timer, boys, you're from Team Genu, type J. Girls, you're from Team Rumi, type R. Then the first 3 who answer correctly will win points for your team. Now, just in case there are some of you who are new here and you want to download the worksheet, how do you do that? Go to my profile, click on this link here. Then can you see the link tree, right? Okay, then you just click on PSLE MathTok. P4 and P5 edition, you can download the worksheets, okay? This is not the only lesson that we're having, by the way. Today is only P4 intermediate. Tomorrow at the same time, we will have P5 intermediate. Then on Sunday at the same time, we will have P4 advanced, and finally on Monday, at the same time, we will have P5 advanced, and that will be the most difficult already, right, students? So we go from easy to more difficult, then we slowly improve together, so that everybody will get 10 extra marks in your end of year exam, okay? So I'm going to do the countdown. Please give me your answer for question number 8. Let's go! Alright, what time did he come home? What time did he come home? They asked what time, right? Actually, they're asking you what time did he leave his house, correct? Okay, so I'm seeing your answers. So far, I don't see any correct answers. Uh-oh, not easy, is it? Wow, Sandra, you got it correct. Sandra and double chestnut. Very good. One Rumi, one Jinu. One Rumi, one Jinu, and SN Jam from Rumi. Congratulations, Rumi. You got 2 points. Well done. Wow, Rumi is catching up. Rumi, congrats. You have 10 points already. Jinu has 13 points. This is getting close. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I don't know who is going to win at the end of tonight, man. Okay, the answer is actually 3:30 p.m. But why is that so? I'm going to explain, okay? Let's calculate. Let's be very organized. This question is not difficult. But if you do not organize yourself and you're a very messy person, you will get it wrong because you're careless. So let's be very organized. I'm going to calculate the time separately. Let's call this travel time. So travel time means the time that I'm on the road traveling. So of course I already know that I'm traveling for 25 minutes plus another 50 minutes because just now we already calculated this, right? So I'm going to be traveling for 75 minutes. So that is my travel time. Okay, so we are being very neat. Okay, we organize and we count things separately. Then what about the total time that we spend? Because you see, they say that he spent 1 hour 15 minutes at the library, right? Okay, 1 hour 15 minutes at the library. Now, how many minutes is 1 hour 15 minutes? This is another 75 minutes again. Because 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. 1 hour 15 minutes is equal to 75 minutes. Okay, because this is a P4 class, so I'm going to explain all these things. So if you're P5, you may think that it is super easy, but I need to explain because it's P4, right? So 1 hour is 60 minutes. Then you plus 15, you get 75 minutes. So right now, he has been traveling for 75 minutes, and he also spent another 75 minutes at the library. So how much time did he spend outside his house? Okay, 75 plus 75, 150 minutes. So far, he spent 150 minutes outside his house, which is actually 2 hours 30 minutes. So this is the total time he spent outside his house. What time did he come home? The question says he came home at 6 p.m. So what time did he leave house? You just minus 2 hours and 30 minutes. He left house at 3:30 p.m. There you go. Okay, anyone have any question? Yeah, easy, right? Yes, it's easy. But you know something? Some of you are careless, or maybe some of you are in primary 4 or primary 3. But if you don't know it, it's okay, because I'll explain. So the important thing you need to know is 1 hour equals to 60 minutes. Okay? Then you can convert it. And one more thing is that when you calculate things, please do it in a step-by-step manner. You calculate the traveling time separately. Then you calculate the total time that he spent out of the house. Then you know what time he left the house. Okay? Okay, so are you ready for the next one? Alice, Bella, and Clara have a total of $1,004. Alice has twice as much money as Bella. Clara has 190 less than Bella. Oh, so students, are you going to draw a model? Or are you going to use units and parts? I don't know. So students, I give you some time to think about this. I'm going to start the timer very soon. Remember, don't give me your answer yet. Only when I start the timer, then you give me your answer, understand? For those of you who are new here, just in case you don't have the worksheet, go to my profile, click on this link here. When you click on this link, you will end up on my link tree. So you can see, download the worksheet from PSLE MathTok over here. This button over here, P4 and P5 edition, okay? Just in case you don't have the worksheet. So, are you ready to give your answers, people? I'm going to do the countdown. Once the timer counts down, then when you type your answer, team boys, you better type J. You are from Team Jinu. Girls, you better type R from Team Rumi. Ready? And let's go. Okay, time's up. What is the answer? Wow, I can see so many different answers. $108.50, $298.50. Then who else? GZE Chu. How to pronounce your name? Chu. I don't know how to pronounce. Okay, Chu got it correct. Sandra got it correct. Wu got it correct. Well done. 2 from Rumi and 1 from Jinu. Wow, Rumi, you are really seeking revenge tonight, man. Oh my god, you're getting closer already. Jinu, be careful, Jinu. What's happening? Come on. You cannot let Rumi catch up with you, okay? Jinu, come, back up. Jinu, let's go. Alright, congratulations, Jinu. You won this battle and you got 2 points. Jinu only had 1 point. The answer is actually 298.50. Why? Because let's solve it together, okay? The best way to visualize this is to just draw models. Students, in an exam, right, you don't need to draw such a nice, beautiful models. Don't waste time, okay? Just use your hand to draw the model. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to give you the right answer, okay? So let's say this is Alice and this is Bella. They say that Alice has 2 times as much. Can you see? Twice as much as Bella. So we are going to say Alice is 2 units. Bella is only 1 unit. Twice as much as Bella. Then, what else did they say? Clara has 190 less than Bella. So let's just draw a little bit small model for Clara. And she has 190 lesser than Bella. Now, they say that everybody has a total of $1,004. So students, guess what? Oh, wait. Okay, so students, guess what? Guess what, students? If you add all of this together, you get 1,004, right? What if we just add 190? Let's just add an extra 190. Okay, if you purposely add another 190, you just pretend that this is 1 unit. Then we just have 4 units. Okay, students, look, we have 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 units. So we can just say that 4 units equal to 1,004 plus 190. Then that will give us 1194. Yes or no? Then, since that is 4 units, what is 1 unit? 1 unit equals to 1194 divided by 4, which is $298.50. Then we already found how much Bella has. Easy, right? Did we waste a lot of time? No need. You just need to add 190. Then you straight away get 4 units. What's so difficult? Right? Draw the model. Do it the smart way. Save time. Okay? So this entire MathTok series, right, is all about AL1 strategies that will help you solve the problems faster and with more accuracy, so that you will not make so much careless mistakes. So whenever we approach a question, we always think of the simplest approach. Don't use complicated approach. We try to use simplest approach to visualize it. Then students, you will save a lot of time in the exam and it's easier for you to score band 1, okay? Alright. So anyone have any questions? You can just type in the chat because I'm reading the chat also, okay? That's why I'm here. Yes, that's why I'm here. Very good. You kind of use your brain. Yeah, you must use your brain. Okay, let's take a look at question number 10. Wow, 19K already. The next target is 25, not 20. Okay, next target is 25, not 20. Okay, because after 25 then it's 50. It's a very nice number, right, not students? Because if you do 20, then later suddenly 40, not nice really. Okay, the mass of a cup is 0.55. The total mass of 8 identical cups and 1 plate is 5.6. Then they ask you what is the mass of 1 plate. Students, if you know your decimals, you should be able to solve this. I don't think it's very tricky, right? So why not you think about it? Don't give your answer yet. Oh, hello, Rayan. So you're using your mom's account, is it, Rayan? No wonder. Okay. Hello, Rayan. I love this. Oh, you love this. Very good. I also enjoy this a lot. You know, we're going to have fun together for the next 4 days. Today, followed by Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's going to be amazing, man. Okay. Are you ready? I'm going to start the countdown timer. Then you type your answer, okay? Remember to type R and J for Rumi and Jinu. Ready? And let's go! Alright, give me your answer. Oh, hello, Janelle. You're Milo Kosong. You like to drink Milo, is it, Janelle? Yeah, but I have... what? Rumi, okay, look, I'm seeing some people already. I'm seeing some answers already. Looks like we have Gino, Zizazo, congratulations Zizazo, Insomnia from Rumi and Marcel. Wow, Gino strikes back. 2 points for Gino from Zizazo and Marcel, congratulations, and 1 point for Rumi. So looks like Rumi, it is not so easy to catch up. Gino is not going to allow you to catch up so easily, huh? Okay, so congrats Gino, you won this battle, but Rumi, don't give up yet because we still have, I think, about 4 more questions, okay? So, students, the answer is 1.2 kg. How should we solve this? They say that 1 cup is 0.55 kg, right? Then they say that a total mass of 8, okay, let me highlight 8 identical cups and 1 plate. Okay, so let's write down 8 identical cups. How much is 8 cups? 0.55 times 8. So if you multiply by 8, if you don't know how to multiply, it's okay. You can split it up, what? You can just ask yourself, what is 5 times 8? 5 times 8 equals 40. Then you just put 2 decimal places. So 0.5 becomes 0.5 times 8 will give you 4. 0.05 times 8 will give you 0.4. So if you split them up, 0.5 times 8 plus 0.05 times 8, you'll get 4 plus 0.4, which will give you 4.4, okay? So 8 cups is 4.4. I'm just doing all this working just in case, right? P4 students, you need to revise. Or maybe some of you P5, you're not even very sure about your decimals. So we are revising it. This is an intermediate class. That's why we are going a little bit slower. We need to explain everything carefully, okay? So 8 cups, you add them together, you get 4.4 already. And they say that 8 cups plus 1 plate is 5.6. Hey, so how much is 1 plate? 1 plate equal to 5.6 minus the 8 cups. Then you can get 1.2. Done! So easy, okay? So it is not that this question is complicated. This question is not even complicated. But I think you will only get it wrong if you're not good with decimals. They are trying to test whether you know how to calculate your decimals. But the question is not tricky at all. Right, students? Alright. Good job, those of you who got it correct. Actually, I see a lot of you typing 1.2. So most of you did get it correct. Well done. Math is a scam. Oops. Yes, math is a scam. Okay, you're only P3. Nah, not bad. If you're P3, you can understand. That's good, huh? So, let's take a look at question 11, everybody. A decimal number, when rounded off to the nearest tenth, has a value of 529. What is the smallest possible value of these numbers? Now, students, before you start, right, let me explain to you rounding. When we have a decimal, okay, let's say we have 123.45. Okay, let's say we have this number 123.45, and I ask you to round it. Before we start talking about rounding up, I want you to know that this position is called hundreds with a letter S. This is tens with a letter S, and this is ones with a letter S. This is also called 10, but instead of letter S, it is letter TH. TH. THS. Then this is 100 with a THS. Understand? So the TH is very important. Okay, so you have 10th and 100th. So now we know what are these place values. Then if I tell you that, okay, look, we are going to round it up to the nearest 10th. Nearest 10th. Then you must, this is the 10th, right? If you want to round to the nearest 10, you must look at the 100. If this number is 5, then you round up. If this number is less than 5, okay, let's say 4 lah. 3, 2, 1. Then you round down. If it is 5 or more, you round up. Can? So in this case, students, in this case, this is 5, right? So I need to use my curly sign, estimation sign. You're going to round it up. Because there's a number 5, you round it up. But if, let's say, the number is 4, okay, 5 you round up. Then 4, what will happen? You round down. You round down. So can you see the answer here is 5? The answer here is 4. So with this basic concept, okay, for those of you who are in P4 or even P3, if you haven't learned this yet, I'm telling you how to round down. So now the question is asking you, there is a certain number, and when you round it to the nearest 10th, it will give you the answer 529.0. What is the smallest possible value of this number? Okay, I'm going to start the timer. Once the timer is ended, you can type your answer. Ready? Let's go! Alright, let's see who is going to give me the correct answer first. Team Rumi from Insomnia. Insomnia, you got it correct. Insomnia, Marcel, Sandra. Congratulations, Rumi, you have 2 points. Wow, Gino, they are catching up again. Today, Rumi is really serious about their revenge, right? Today, Rumi is not playing around, okay? Alright, so students, in order to get this correct, you just need to do a little bit of guessing. Why not you just try it out? You just take something a little bit smaller, right? 528. Because the answer is 529, why not you just take something a little bit smaller? 528. 0.99. If it is 0.99 and you're rounding up to the nearest 10, I think you will get 529, right? 529. Yes, but what is the question asking you? The question is actually asking what is the smallest possible value of the number. They want a smallest possible value. So instead of using such a big number 9, why not you use 8? Good. If you use 8, you can still get this answer. Then you slowly count down. 7. Okay, can. 6. Can. 5. Can, because you round up. 4. Uh-oh. Students, do you notice something? The moment you go down, right, to 4, right, then you'll end up with a different answer already. Ta-da! Can you see that now you no longer have 529? You end up with 528.9. So it's rounding down already. So what is the smallest possible answer? The smallest possible number is 528.95. This is the one. Okay, students? Alright. Well done, those of you who got it correct. Good job. Okay, students. Oh my goodness. 24.4. Coming soon already, students. Coming soon. Mrs. Ling had a sum of money after spending 5/8 of her money on a laptop and a camera. She had 3087 left. Given that the laptop is $130 more than the camera, then how much is the camera? Students, for me, I think I prefer to draw model, right? For you, I'm not sure what method you're going to use. Okay, 25K. Let's celebrate. That was fun, guys. That was fun. Okay, the next one is 50K. All right. Wait, I need to adjust the... Yeah, okay, later then adjust. Okay, so well done, students. I've changed it to 50K. Okay, we have hit 25. Good job, everyone. The next one will be 50, okay? All right. So, wait, I need to turn off. Wait, how do I turn it? Wait. Yes, I got it already. Okay, good. So, students, the next one. I'm going to draw model. Okay, I don't know about you, but I think model is easier for me. You know why? Because they say after spending 5 out of 8 of her money. Students, when you see a fraction, just take a clue, right? What clue are they giving you? Out of 8. This is the denominator. That means this is the total number of units. So 5 out of 8, that means she started with 8 and she used 5. So I'm going to draw a model with 8 units first. There you go. And we are going to use 5 units to buy what? A laptop, is it? Laptop and camera. Laptop and camera. Okay. So I use 5 units to buy laptop and camera, and I still have how much left? Still have $3,087 left. Oh, isn't that 3 units? Easy already, right? Once you draw the model like this, you realize that 3 units here is equal to 3,087. So 1 unit must be 3087 divided by 3, which is 1029. Then what is the question asking you? Given that the laptop is $130 more than the camera, how much is the camera? Never mind, let's find how much is the laptop plus the camera. 5 units. 5 units is 1029 multiplied by 5. So this is actually the laptop plus the camera. Now the question is asking you, the laptop is $130 more than the camera. Then they ask you, how much is the camera? Okay. So students, if you want to draw a model, you can. If you don't need to draw a model, you then no need. Okay, it's okay. I'm going to draw a laptop and I'm going to draw a camera. The question says, laptop is $130 more than a camera. And they said, we already found out 5 units, which is the total $5,145. So if you want to find how much is the camera, what must you do, students? Very easy. You just take 5,145. Let's just minus away this part. Okay, let's just minus this part. Minus $130. Then you divide by 2. You divide by 2. You can find 1 unit already. You can find the camera already. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Camera equals to 5,145. You minus $130. You divide by 2. And we end up with the correct answer, 2,507.50 cents. Alright. There you go. How many of you got it correct? Let me check. Very good. I can see Lover Girl, you got it correct. Okay. And who else? Wei Ming also very good. Sandra also very good. Jam Lee also. Okay, but you know what, students? I realized something. I got too distracted until I forgot to ask you for your answers. So in order to be fair to both of you, I'll give both teams 3 points, okay? Because it's my fault. I forgot to ask for your answers. So forgetful. Talk until I forgot. Okay, so it is 18 and 20 points. Well done, both teams. Good job. Now, students, this time I'm going to remember to ask you for your answer. Are you ready? Question 13. They say that Mary cut a square piece of paper into 2 identical parts of equal shape and size, and then one part is shaded gray. She then rearranged them to form a new shape. What is the perimeter of the new shape? Those of you, if you remember, I taught you just now, what did I teach you? The push out method. If you remember the push-out method, please use it. Okay, it will save you some time. Okay, are you ready? Just think about it for 10 seconds first. Don't give me your answer yet. I haven't started the timer, okay? Don't give me your answer yet. Okay, remember, boys, you are Ginu. Girls, you are Rumi. So, boys, when you give your answer, type J. Girls, when you give your answer, type R. Those of you who are new here and you do not have the worksheet, go to my profile. If you go to my profile and you click on this link here, then you'll end up at the link tree where you can click here PSLE MathTok and you can download the worksheet and join in. Okay, this is only our very first lesson out of 4 lessons. We will be live tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday also, and also Monday to do primary 4. Tomorrow is primary 5 intermediate. Then Sunday is primary 4 advanced. And finally Monday is primary 5 advanced. Okay? So, same time, 8 p.m. Alright, are you ready for to give me your answer? I'm going to do the countdown timer now. Let's go! Okay, first 3 students who type your answer correctly will get points. I can see Jam Lee from Gino. Who else? Sandra, you tried. Jam Lee from Gino. Insomnia, you tried. Guess what, guys? Guess what? Jam Lee was the only one who got it correct. And therefore, remember the rules? Okay, what happens when somebody is the only one who gets it correct? Hey, wait, hold on. Are you really the only one? I can see other people typing the answer. Oh, yeah, I see other people typing the answer. I just forgot to scroll down. Okay, Jam Lee, you're the very first who get it correct. Good job, Jam Lee. Who else? I saw some of you. Jam Lee, then... why Jam Lee you keep typing so many times? It's CC, you got it correct as well. Kathy, well done. Lover Girl, very good. So this time round, Gino, you have 2 points, and Rumi, you have 1 point. Wow, Rumi, you're almost catching up. Don't give up, Rumi. You can do it, okay? So students, this is a visualization question. So we said Macy put a square, right? Okay, cut a square. One part is shaded gray and she rearranges them to form a new shape. So students, since you already know that this is a square, then what can we say about that? Okay, they say that they say that this is 8 cm, right? Okay, this is 8 cm. So, students, if this is 8 cm, that means this must be 8, this must be 8. Because they are identical parts. Don't forget, identical parts. Now, one more thing that I want to bring to your attention is, if you just draw this line here, and you draw another line here, what can we do? We can actually just push it out. Then it's still the same lines forming the perimeter, right? These lines are all part of the perimeter. It does not matter whether we push it out or we don't push it out. The perimeter will not change. Now, let me warn you, this is called the push-out method. You can only use it to find perimeter. You cannot use it to find area, please. Don't use it to find area because now you notice that the area is bigger. So perimeter will not change, but area will be affected. So please don't use push-out method when you want to find area. Okay? Now students, if this is 8, then what else do we know? They are all identical shapes, okay? So, what is the height here, everybody? They're all identical shapes, and this is a square. Mary cut a square piece of paper, right? So if it is a square piece of paper, then this side should also be 8. So once we get 8, we want to find the perimeter. We just need to count. Okay, I show you. How many 8 do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You just need to take Parameter equal to 8 times 6 equals 48 cm. That's it. Okay, so this is all about visualization, and you must read the question for clues, because the question says it is a square. If it is a square, what does it mean? All the sides are of the same length. Okay, and we can also use the push out method so that I do not need to, you see, if you don't push out, what will happen? What will happen? If you don't use the push out method, you need to take this plus this plus this plus this. Huh? You see, it's so troublesome. And then plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this. How many things you want to plus? Waste time. Okay, so next time don't do it like that. Just use the push out method. You get a very nice rectangle, right? Okay, students, let's take a look at question 14 right now. Raju and Jerry collected 5,468 stamps altogether. And they say that Raju gave away 890 stamps to Jerry. So after Raju gave 890 to Jerry, Raju has 3 times as many as Jerry. How many stamps did Raju have in the end? So students, this type of question is definitely going to come out in your exam. It's always tested because they are trying to test whether you know how to draw your model. This is actually called internal transfer type of questions. Okay, so primary 4, please be careful. You need to know how to solve this. Everyone, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to think about it. In the meantime, I'm going to read the chat just in case anybody have any questions. Okay, all right, let's see if anyone have any questions. So many of you say, okay, very good, use the push-out method. It's a smart way to do things, right? Don't waste time, especially next time when you go to primary 5, primary 6, then the diagram becomes so complicated. You better use the push-out method. If not, you will really get confused. All right, are you ready to type your answers, everyone? I'm going to start the countdown timer, and you are going to give me your answer. Okay? Wow, almost 30K already. But we don't have any target for 30K. It's 50K, okay? Ready? I'm going to give the countdown timer. Let's go. And give me your answer, please. Let's see whether Team Rumi or Team Gino wins this one. Oh, I saw a wrong answer already. And I saw one from Sandra. Sandra got it correct. Anyone else? I'm going to give you another 10 seconds to see who can get it correct. Because if you're the only one who got it correct, then you will get all the 3 points for your team. Okay, if you are the only one who got it correct, you will get 3 points for your team. So far, I already saw Sandra getting it correct. Who else? I saw Sandra from Rumi. Then who else? Is there anyone else? Nobody else. So only Sandra. Oh, I saw AZ. Okay, Insomnia also. Rumi. Okay, Sandra, then followed by Insomnia. Then followed by Lover Girl. Very good. You got it. Well done. 2 points for Rumi and 1 point for Gino. Okay, not bad, Gino. Gino, you are not making it that easy for them to catch up with you. Right now, Team Gino, you are only 2 points ahead of Team Rumi. And guess what, students? After we finish this worksheet, after we finish this question 15, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a bonus question. And the bonus question is going to be worth 3 points. Triple points. Okay, we will have triple point question later on. So let's finish these two first. Now, students, actually this is very standard type of exam question. They always want to test whether you know how to draw your model. So let me show you what you should do. When you read the question, they say that after Raju gave 890 stamps to Jerry, Raju have 3 times as many as Jerry, right? 3 times as many. So what I want you to do is draw 3 units for Raju. Okay, just draw 3 units for Raju and 1 unit for Jerry. So now you know Raju is 3 times as much as Jerry. Now, they say that Raju gave 890 to Jerry. So students, imagine that Raju have some stamps here, 890, right? Now he gave it to Jerry. So after giving it to Jerry, what happened? Do you notice that this will go down here? Students, I want you to imagine this will go down here. That's what they mean when they say giving it to Jerry. He gave 890 to Jerry. So originally, how much did he have? Originally, Raju have 3 units plus 890. But Jerry's original is only very little. Jerry's original is even lesser than 1 unit. Okay, so that's why they want to test whether you can imagine how the model looks like. And also they told us that the total is 5,468 stems, right? So students, I tell you what, it's pretty straightforward. Once Raju give 890 to Jerry, then how many units do you have, students? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units. So we can say 4 units equals to 5,468, and then 1 unit equal to 1,367, which is 5,468 divided by 4. What is the question asking? How many stems did Raju have in the end? Did they say at first? No, they never say at first. So remember just now I told you that at first he have 890 here. Don't count this, because the question wants you to ask how many in the end, which is only 3 units. This is the final amount. So we can say Raju has 3 units. 1,367 times 3, 4,101. And there you go. So students, please draw your model. It will really help you to simplify the question so that you will not make any careless mistakes. Okay? Alright. Even if you're primary 5, don't take it for granted. Sometimes primary 5 students still get confused, especially when the English that they use, the question uses a little bit more tricky phrasing of the English sentence. Then you can get a little bit confused. So P5, don't think that model is not important. It's important also. Okay, question 15, students. This is the last question before I'm going to give you our bonus question. Then you can get triple marks, okay? So, question 15, this is the last question of this worksheet. In the figure below, ABCD is a rectangle and ECD is 32. X is 2 times of Y. Find angle Y. Students, this is not that difficult. So I'm going to start the countdown timer and we'll see who is the first to give me your answer. Ready? Let's go! And send your answers. Who got it? Are you Rumi or Gino? Insomnia, I don't know which team are you from. Sandra, you got it. Okay, so far I can see Sandra getting it correct. Then who else? Wow, so many. Wait. I need to scroll up. Sandra is the first one who got it correct. Actually, Insomnia, you got it correct. But you never tell me whether you're from Team Rumi or Team Gino. So I'm going to say Sandra is Rumi. Followed by Chu. Chu, you are from Rumi also. But your answer is wrong though. Chu is from Gino, but the answer is wrong. Marcel got it correct from Gino. And followed by Zeus, you got it correct from Team Rumi. Well done, Rumi. Wow, you are catching up with Gino. My goodness. 2 points for Rumi. And 1 point for Gino. That means now Team Gino is only leading by 1 point. Will Team Rumi ever get their revenge? Is tonight going to be the night that Rumi takes revenge on Gino? We are going to find out very soon. Because after this, we'll have a triple point bonus question. Are you ready for this question? Okay, question 15. Let's do question 15 first. We are going to figure out what the answer is, okay? Now, it is pretty obvious that if this is a rectangle, then it must be 90 degrees here. A rectangle has all 4 sides 90 degrees, okay? So, if this is 90 degrees, what is x? 90 minus 32, that will give you 58 degrees. So now we already found x. Then they say x is 2 times of y. So, if x is 2 times of y, how do you find y? Okay, so let's write down. Y is equal to half of x, which is 29. Ta-da! Okay, so x is 2 times of y. That means y must be half of x. If you want me to draw a model for you, I can show you how it looks like. You see x, right? Is 2 times of y. So if you know that this is 58, Then this must be 58 divided by 2, 29. Okay, so easy. Well done. Those of you who got it correct. Actually, so many of you got it correct, but just some of you got careless mistakes. So just next time, please check your answer. Especially for now, I'm going to give you the bonus question. Okay, this bonus question is worth 3 points. Okay, everybody, this bonus question is worth 3 points. So it's going to be a little bit tricky as well. So just be careful. Just be careful. Are you ready? I'm going to show you the bonus question. Then I'm going to give you some time to think about it before we do a countdown. And I think by this time, once the bonus question is over, we will know whether Team Rumi or Team Jinu is the ultimate champion. Okay? So look at my bonus question. This is my bonus question. Rayan, I think you already know the answer, right, Rayan? If you are here. Rayan is actually my student. She's from my class, alright? So I think she may have seen this before. Okay, ready? Students, they say that a water plant grew very fast such that it doubles the area of the water surface that it covers every minute. So what happens every minute? It is actually doubling the area of water that it covers. So it is brought to the pond at 11 a.m. and by 12 o'clock, it already covered the entire pond. What time was it when 1/4 of the pond was covered? Okay, I'm going to give you 5 seconds and you are going to type what time was it when 1/4 of the pond was covered. Your time starts now. Alright, Team Rumi and Jinu, you can start typing in your answers now. It is a crazy water plant. Yes, I understand. I agree. Every minute it double, right or not? Hey, this PSLE question remade. It's a tricky question, right? Okay, come. Let's see who got it correct. Congratulations, I can see that. Rayan, you got it correct from Team Rumi. Jamli, you got it correct from Team Jinu. Anyone else? Nobody else? Oh, wait. I saw some of you. Okay, let me scroll very carefully. Okay, let me read to you who got it correct. Sandra C, Jem Lee, and Wei Ming Xiao. That means Rumi, Jinu, and Jinu. Congratulations, Jinu. You have won tonight's challenge. So let me give you triple points. 24 plus 6 is 30 points, so you got 30 points. But Rumi, you are not so bad, okay? You actually got 26 points. Well done, not too bad. So, congratulations, Team Jinu. You are the winning team. Well done! Congratulations, Team Jinu! You are the champions for tonight! So for those of you who are wondering what is going on with this bonus question, let me explain. Imagine that you have a pond and imagine that you have this tiny little water plant and we put it inside. It's going to be green color. Okay, so let's color it. I'm going to color it blue. I cannot use green because can you see that my green color is getting erased because I'm using a green screen. I'm using a green screen, so I cannot use green. So I'm going to color it blue. The water plant is going to be blue. So what happens after 1 minute? It double. Okay, double, no problem. Hey, why is it still green? Wait, change color. Okay, double. Then what is going to happen later on? Double again. You see? Double again. Then later double again. You see? Keep on doubling, students. Keep on doubling. Okay? Then double again. Right? Then after that, once you double until here, then the next thing you know, 1 minute later, boom, the whole thing is covered. So, students, when the whole thing is covered, what time is it? 12 noon. 12 noon. Yes or no? Then, if you count 1 minute before, just 1 minute before, 11:59, half of the pond was covered. Then you go back again 1 minute before, you erase this. 1/4 of the pond. What time? 11:58. Understand, students? So I know a lot of you are thinking, oh, 1/4, that means 11:15 a.m. 11:15. Why? You are thinking 1/4 of an hour. No. You must think step by step. Every minute the water plant doubles. So this is a tricky one. I will admit it is a tricky one. Okay? Alright, students, well done today. We have not only completed the worksheet, but we have even managed to do a bonus question. And just nice, it is 9:30. It is late. So everybody go and have some rest, okay? Now, I'll be back tomorrow for Primary 5 Intermediate. Now, those of you who have not yet downloaded your worksheet, go to my profile, right? Go to my profile, click on this link. Once you click on this link, you will end up on my link tree. Then you can go to PSLE MathTok P4 P5 edition and download your worksheet. I will see you tomorrow at the same time, which is at 8 p.m. Alright, students. So today we managed to hit 25k likes. Well done. Maybe tomorrow we'll do even better and hit 50k. So everybody, congratulations Team Ginu. Rumi, are you going to take revenge tomorrow or not? Who wants to take revenge? Girls, tomorrow, tomorrow please try to catch up with Team Ginu, okay? Alright, so students, tomorrow we will see whether Rumi will have their revenge. And good job today. I'm going to, everyone please make sure you download your worksheet and come at 8 p.m. I'll see you live tomorrow. And we will have even more fun and learn more AL1 strategies for Primary 5 Intermediate class. So students, if you have any questions, you just drop me a direct message. Then I will reply you, okay? If not, I will see you tomorrow. Bye everybody.